The Last Pact of Flame. Long ago, when mountains still moved and the oceans had no names, dragons ruled the skies. They were ancient, powerful beings, creatures of fire and wisdom, with minds older than memory. They forged their own kingdoms in volcanic peaks and guarded treasures not for wealth, but for balance. Gold was sacred not for its shine, but because it held the promise of restraint. The more of it kept in one place, the less mankind would fight over it. But men did not understand restraint. In the age of iron and steam, humans began to mine the earth without care. They carved into dragonlands, stealing the gold that kept the balance. The dragons gave warnings. They scorched unguarded cities. They roared into the winds, speaking in the lost tongue of the world's bones. But humans had tasted power. They saw dragons not as guardians, but as hoarders. A war broke out, not a war of nations, but of species. Dragons fell. Their blood became oil. Their bones became cities. Their names were forgotten, except in the secret tongues of mountain winds and deep sea currents. And yet, a handful survived, not because they could not be killed, but because they struck a deal. Saxons, the dragons offered something too valuable to resist. They promised eternal wealth. Not just gold, but influence, luck, success in business. They would bless banks, corporations, and those who knew how to hide their greed behind the smile of charity. In return, they would be protected, hidden in vaults beneath megacities, wrapped in illusions, fed not with livestock, but with the silence of those who benefited from their magic. Today, dragons still live among us. You will not find them flying over mountains, but sleeping beneath boardrooms and stock exchanges. They stretch beneath Silicon Valley, curl around the roots of luxury towers in Dubai, and breathe softly beneath the casinos of Macau. Why do we still have dragons on Earth? Because greed never left. Because as long as there are those who will sacrifice truth for profit, who will trade honor for gain, the dragons will be fed. And in return, they will keep the golden lie shining just bright enough to blind us from their fire.